Hi guys! So today's video is going to be actually quite quick. I do not want to make this go on too long, but this is going to be a video on my favorite drugstore eyeshadows, the ones that I find most blendable, most pigmented, and just the best for their price. Because I know how expensive drugstore eyeshadows are getting, so I feel if the price of them are going to go up, so should the pigmentation, and so should the saturation of them. But not all the eyeshadows are as great as others, so I'm speaking in specific terms here, and I'm going to show you specifically the ones that I love the most. So today I'm going through two different eyeshadow trios from CoverGirl, and this one's in Shimmering Sands. It is a taupe color in the middle, and then a brown on the side for the crease, and a very shimmery pink color that can go either on your brow bone or on your main lid. These are very pigmented, and I really like it. Another one that I find very pigmented and very blendable is Golden Sunset. It's a very pretty gold color, and then it's kind of a bronzy brown for your crease. So, you know, lid color, crease, and then this kind of inside of a banana type mellow yellow color is very, very nice for the highlight or all over the lid if you want a brighter color. So I will have pictures of those two inserted right about here. The next one I have is a specific trio from Wet n Wild, and it is called Sweet as Candy. It's a pink color, and I'll open that. It's a very light shimmery pink color on the bottom, and then a nice brown for the crease, and then a very creamy color for the highlight. This could also be used on the lid as well, like I said before, but I don't, but I know you could if you want like a brighter look. So just this specific one is very blendable, very pigmented. I know Wet n Wild has a lot of trios that are actually very pigmented, and I also want to show you an example of one that is not. This one is called Cool as Cucumber. I do not like this, not only because I don't think it's very pigmented, also because they don't blend well, and these colors do not look good together. So the colors are like an inside of a cucumber type green, and then kind of a gunky army type green, and then an eggplant purple. And I picked this because I normally don't pick colors like this, so I wanted to kind of go outside of the box. I wish I hadn't. Biggest waste of $3 of my life. Even though these are cheap, they're not even worth that. Not this one. So I just wanted to show you an example of that, and I will have swatches for both of these trios right down here. My next one I have to talk about is a Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Shadow and Liner. So this one is specifically made for brown eyes. This is the Smoky Brown Eyes palette, and the only thing I don't like about this is that there isn't one good highlight in here. Their only highlight color is like a silver, and I don't think silver makes a very good highlight. So that's just personally my opinion, but otherwise they're very shimmery and they look great together. They're very pretty. I don't actually think they enhance brown eyes. That's just me. I've never actually had an eye enhancing shadow kit that I actually think enhances my eye color. So it's not a big deal to me. I only bought it for the shadows. So don't think you have blue eyes, you can't buy the brown eye one, or if you have hazel eyes, you can't buy the one for green eyes or blue eyes. There really is no rule, but they are very pigmented shadows. The only downside to this, other than the highlight, is that they're not cheap. This is about $10, $11, I think. So there you go. I will have swatches for those side by side with the palette right about here. So the last ones I have to talk about are the Revlon singles. All of these are just great. I'm only going to show you a few of them because I do kind of collect these almost. But the ones I'm going to show you, I have a couple mattes. I have my favorite matte of all time, which is Revlon's Vintage Lace. This makes the greatest highlight color out there. I often have a very shimmery lid, a very shimmery crease, so I want to tone it down a little bit, so I'll put a matte highlight up there. And these are pretty inexpensive. They're $3 or so per piece, so not too bad for drugstore prices. And then another one, I don't usually wear this one because I don't usually wear that much color on my lids, but I have to show you the pigmentation of it. This is a blue color. I do not know the name of it. I accidentally took it off. It's an obnoxiously matte, bright blue color, and it's so pigmented. I will show swatches after the last one that I show. Another one, I didn't want to show all mattes, so I picked up a Revlon Satin in Polished Bronze, and it looks like this. It's a very shimmery, bronzy color, very, very pretty. It kind of reminds me of a taupe color because it's very pretty, and it's also a great color to go from your lid all the way to your crease. It's one of those it can stand alone type shadows, like a taupe color. So these are all great. I'm going to show swatches of all three of these right about now. So the last shadows I wanted to talk about aren't good. These are the ones that I feel like are not overpriced as much as just I don't think they're that good. So it's not that they suck completely, but there are so many other better drugstore products out there for eyeshadow that I feel like you shouldn't waste your money on these. So the first one I don't know the name of because I accidentally took off the back again, but it's a Rimmel Quad that looks like this. For one thing, the pigmentation isn't that great, and second of all, the colors don't blend well together. Third of all, I don't think that the colors look good with each other. You know, I don't think they complement each other well, and I think it's just like a gigantic blur of color. And the second one I don't very much like is also by them. It's Sweet Smolder, which you have to admit looks absolutely gorgeous in the packaging, but there's nearly no pigmentation on any of these. They're not that bad, but there are so many better shadows. The only one that I think is very good is the black in there. It's a very sparkly black that's incredibly pigmented, but I feel if only one of the four colors is going to be pigmented, I'd rather just spend my money on a single. So, these are the ones that I just don't think are worth your money. They're very pretty in their packaging. I have to give them that. Their packaging is adorable. But I don't think the shadows are really worth it. So, that is my review. And because I know my lips are a little bit darker, you probably can't see my eye look very well, but my lips are darker, so if in case anyone's wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, it is one of the Revlon Colorburst lipsticks in Rosy Nude 065. It's just a very rosy nude color, like they say. It's a little bit of a deeper nude, a little bit pinkish, and I have to give them props for the packaging as well. The whole checkered design is super cute. And over it, I'm wearing a Mally's lip gloss in Mally's Baby. It looks like a Stila lip glaze a little bit. They're very cute, and you can get that at the Mally Beauty website, or you can also get it off QVC in different kits. It tends to be a lot cheaper at QVC, so if you're curious about these, I would look into QVC. You can only get them online. They don't sell them in stores, so... And disclaimer, I did not purchase this myself. This is from a friend. This was part of a Christmas present from a friend. So I did not pay for this, but the company is not paying me to show this at all. So that is my review on some of the drugstore eyeshadows that I love. And also, if there are ones that you really love or just ones that you really can't stand that I didn't mention in this video, put it in a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're traveling, stay safe on the road, on the plane, on the boat, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, stay safe and enjoy your holidays. Bye guys.